baby.
Èmi ló kàn, bàbá wẹ̀ lọ́wẹ̀, ìdẹ́sà tẹ̀mí ló kàn, lẹ́gbẹ̀ṣẹ̀, bàbá wẹ̀ lọ́wẹ̀, ìdẹ́sà tẹ̀mí ló kàn. Hey Dino. Thank you very much.
Let me just first of all start by saying that, the situation of this country is not funny. Like, the prices of things in the market is not smiling. Petrol price is not even laughing. Like, hey God, insecurity issues in Nigeria is not even dancing at the moment. But yet, these are politicians. They think that this is a theater of the fools. They think that they can joke around, dance at rally, and just make light of this situation that we are in this country. I feel like they have forgotten the real issues that they ought to be talking about. Rally, first of all, campaign rally is where the candidates, the presidential candidates, will come out and tell the people that this is what I have in store for you, this is what I can do for you, and this is how I can turn the situation of a country around, this is how I can make things better. Those are what we want to hear from these presidential candidates. But it's so sad that our politicians have now seen it as an opportunity for them to get back at their opponent, for them to respond to whatever sly remarks was made previously by another political party. You see Dino Melaye, hopefully I'm going to post the video, before all this, so you can see how Dino Melaye was mocking, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We all know, I've said several times on this channel, that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has dementia, but I don't think that a campaign rally is where you will now come out and start mocking your opponent, saying that his hand is shaking, his hand is shake, you are falling down, you are standing up, just because you are imitating another presidential candidate, your opponent. Like, this is where these people are supposed to be telling us this and this is what I have in store for you. Like, this is how we can turn the country around. But no, they feel that they can make light of the situation, they can make light of the sufferings that a lot of Nigerians are going through at the moment. Right now, petrol price is being sold at the rate of 300 naira, even some more than 300 naira. And Dino Melaye is laughing about all this. Anyway, before I go into the details of today's news, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so that you'll be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Give this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers as well all over the world. Lastly, leave your comments in the comment section. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. The spokesman of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu presidential campaign, Tinubu, Dr. Joseph Omunakwe Ona, has described the Asaba Delta State theatrics of his People's Democratic Party (PDP) counterpart, Senator Dino Melaye, as a political hombres syndrome. Melaye had, in a PDP presidential rally in Asaba on Tuesday, mocked the presidential candidate of All Progressive Congress (APC), Bola Tinubu, by repeatedly falling to the ground at the PDP presidential rally. Honor, in his reaction, said that Melaye was suffering from political hombres syndrome, who is a tool in PDP's presidential campaign, willing and ready to assist his principal, whom he said is always ready to break the ground rules for a fee or through a special purpose vehicle (SPV). Dino's nuisance value to the PDP is only displayed and usually found in areas where his principal and associates, who are never willing and ready to do the right thing accordingly, where laws are broken with reckless abandon. Surprisingly, the same uncultured character who earned national honors in breaking down and collapsing on the streets of Abuja is the same character that's always shouting foul, notorious for use of disrespectful and profane words with a total lack of character, He did what he does best as a presidential campaign jester by suffering yet another Hubris attack and collapsed to the jest and delight of a group of organized dysfunctional patients all suffering Hubris syndrome. What an irony, unmocked. The Tinubu spokesman in the southeast says that Melaye's Hubris syndrome disorder, which in Greek means inviting disaster, left him, Melaye, with impaired insight, so that it is difficult for his personal physician to impose treatment even if the treatment was effective. It won't proffer a cure for his crass, gutter genetical, imbibed lack of character. There should be room for general management, such as mobilizing help from his close relatives, if not suffering from the same syndrome, and friends. Melaye's Hubristic syndrome, by his collapse on stage today, and having a medical history of always collapsing, may accept help for complications such as public exposure of his book talks, while abroad, a classic example of showing your behind rather than your mind, honor further teased Melaye. He promised that Tinubu, after assuming the office as president, will be gracious enough to delegate the Minister for Health to provide Melaye with psychological treatment for his current disturbances of behavior in a dysfunctional manner, resulting in unwise and risk-laden decisions to the detriment of the people and presidential candidates he represents. Every dog is a representation of the owner in the display of character. Hence, it's clear that a vote for the PDP presidential candidate will be a complete degeneration of character and positive role model foundation seriously needed in present society, not a caricature to the appendage of the title of most distinguished onto a character without any distinguished qualities within the spheres of socially acceptable norms in a decent society. Melaye's excessive reactions in Asaba is a proof of mental deterioration best interpreted to be an excessive reaction to his dwindling personality and political life events. It is understandable his current display of shame in Asaba unto himself is a coping mechanism in the face of serious threats of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's impending victory come February 25, which will be catastrophic to Dino Melaye, the bus conductor, his presidential candidate, the driver, and all the passengers aboard their Dubai-destined SPV with a delusional bus conductor to their articulated destination. It all come together and join hands with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu to renew hope for our great nation, and in doing so, we also renew hope for Dino Melaye by voting for Tinubu come February presidential election. Honor satirized. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't. Thank you very much for always watching and supporting this channel. I will see you next time. Bye for now.